This video will cover how to create a portfolio with the Illinois workNet Resume Builder tool. So first off, why would you want to create a portfolio? A portfolio is a great place to store presentations, images, reports, test results, and pictures of projects you've worked on. And in some cases, when you apply to a job, they may request a portfolio of your work. So to access the portfolio tool on Illinois workNet, you'll first need to log into your account. And then when you're logged in, click on the resumes icon here in the banner, and we will be redirected to Skills First. And if it's your first time accessing Skills First, you'll have to check the box to agree to the terms and click the Accept button. And then from here, you can select the button Create a Portfolio. And so we'll go ahead and provide a name and description of the portfolio. And the description is optional, but the name is required. And when you click Save, we will then have a portfolio that we can create, and we can structure it on our own by adding folders, files, and links. So for example, if we wanted to organize our portfolio, we can give it a few different folders. So for example, we'll just name a few folders here. Oh, and to add a new folder here, we'll just go ahead and click this icon here and click Add Folder. We'll add one more here. And click Save. So then we can see that our portfolio has folders within it. And then to add items within, let's say for the illustrations folder we've created, we'll just go ahead and click that. And if we need to add subfolders within here, we can do so. But we can also add files and links. So to add a file, we'll just click this Add Files button. And then you can choose the file and search through your computer, or if you have it handy, you can just drag and drop the file on here, and you'll see that it has been uploaded. So just go ahead and click Done. And within this illustrations folder, we then see we have a document that we've added. And if we need to rename the document or delete it, download it, get a preview of it, you have all those options by selecting these little circles over here. And so then we're also going to let's add a link to this folder here. So just go ahead and click that link. So this just as an example. Note that the link must begin with the HTTPS : // and you can provide a description for that as well, but then you can click Save, and we'll see that that link's been added to the portfolio as well. And there's a few other options here when we select this button. So we said that we can delete, add folder, files, and links, but if we need to change the order, we can do that as well, just by selecting Reorder and then dragging and dropping the items to what we would prefer. And so first we had that document and then the link, but we've flipped it around here. So we'll just press this Done button, and we'll see that those have switch spots there. All right, so then to go back to the main area of the portfolio, to those other subfolders, we'll just go ahead and click this back button here. And we can see that for the folder we were working on, illustrations, there's a couple items in there now. You can also change the view of the portfolio by pressing this button. And so we have that list view. There's a gallery view where we can kind of click through, see those different folders. And we can select grid. And we have a few other options here, carousel. And finally, the one column view here. So whatever your preference, you can filter the folders that way as well. One of the other things that we can do is with portfolios, we can view which portfolio templates are there. So in this breadcrumb trail, if we click portfolios, we'll see the ones that we have previously saved. But there's a couple areas where you can either press this button here or this red banner here to browse through portfolios that have been shared by Illinois workNet. So there's only 8 listed, but you can do a keyword search as well. But you can take a look to see the different portfolio templates that are available. And for the one that you're interested in, you'll click the name. In this case, we're going to go ahead and click that creative portfolio template. And we can take a look at the portfolio, how it's structured, what all's included. It provides examples of items that you might want to include in a portfolio for creative portfolio. But if it's the one that you do want, when you make that selection, what you'll need to do is you'll need to copy it and save it to your portfolio. So in order to do that, we're going to go ahead and click this icon here. When we hover over it, we can see clone portfolio, which essentially just means to copy it. So we're going to go ahead and click that. And we can see that this is the one that we can now work on. This portfolio, is the one that you can now edit accordingly. So what I would like to do here is, we have this name, we want to make it stand out and, come back to it. So we can change the name here by clicking this button and then edit name and description. And so let's title it to David's Creative Portfolio. Remove some of that other text there. And if need be, we can update this. You can include a message. This is my creative portfolio that includes and highlights my accomplishments and so forth. But you can update the description there and press the save button. And we can see the name's been updated. And then from here, change the view here for a second. We can see, this is my creative portfolio, but maybe I didn't really do photography and it doesn't apply. So I'm just going to, remove that folder since it doesn't match up with my experience. So we'll just go ahead and confirm that deletion. And we can see that that folder is no longer there. And so you can, remove as part of the templates. Once you save them, you can customize them to, match your experience and, your accomplishments. And if we needed to change, any of these, we can retitle them. We can add new folders to them. When we select one of the subfolders here, we can, this link here may not be the one that I need, so we'll just go ahead and delete that, and then I can add a new one to that folder in the portfolio. And then to go back, we'll just press this back arrow here. And then something else I did want to note is you can, once you have your portfolio built, you have your files, your presentations, Word documents, links, and so forth. One of the things you can do is you can save it as a zip file. And what that'll do is it will download to your computer the contents of your portfolio. So if you needed to do that, you have that option as well. And then if you wanted to share the portfolio with someone else to get their feedback, you can press this share button here. And in this video, we're going to share with a viewer, which means anyone that you share this with will only be able to view what is in your portfolio. There's a couple other options here, editor and reviewer. Reviewer is someone who can take a look at what you share, and they can add comments, down below to provide their feedback. Editor gives them permissions to add or delete and kind of customize some things there. But in this case, we're going to go with viewer, and permissions with. We're going to just update this to anybody with a link. And then you'll have the ability to copy and paste the link and send it to whomever you'd like to review your portfolio. And down below is where we can add comments. We can add media comments, such as a recorded audio video file, an audio file only, or we can upload a file here. You can also add notes and tag with occupations, competencies, or gallery items if need be. But lastly, I want to say that if we click portfolios, again, we can see the portfolios that we have previously worked on. And if we press this galleries text right here, we'll be taken back to our other documents and files and skills first that we've worked on that have been saved, such as resumes, cover letters, practice interviews, and so forth. Thanks for watching this video, and be sure to watch the other videos in this series to learn about the Illinois workNet Resume Builder tool.